Going on, everyone? So today's video is a little different. Someone had actually asked me a really good question. They asked me if I was playing Claw in my Falck guide, and that, the reason that they don't do the full heal animations because they can't like run out the D-pad. I thought it was a really good question, so I figured I would just do kind of a hand cam explaining, or basically not explaining, but showing how I played. As of right now, I do have a custom controller that has 2 buttons on the back, but I did play kind of how I used to play during the beta to kind of show what I did before I get the custom controller. And I guess you could say it's a bit of a Claw kind of, style, but not exactly, because I don't play like that the entire time. But only when I'm healing is when I'll kind of, put my index finger onto the left thumbstick while using my left thumb to press on the D-pad. I thought that was pretty funny. It was like a ghost carcass MAV there, but making sure I heal my teammates there. Even with my custom controller, I do actually kind of go into that claw motion again when I press up on the D-pad to get my proximity sensors out, or just normal frags or anything other like that. A custom controller by any means is, not necessary at all. Definitely helps. It definitely helps a lot, but it won't really change much. You can still be just as good of a player with or without it. This is another thing I didn't really get to mention in the guide, but I will always kind of, favor the full animation over, just kind of shooting the floor and stuff like that. Just because I personally like it more and I see more success with it, but it doesn't necessarily mean you can't just, shoot the floor, walk over it. In all honesty, I think using both in the correct situations is the most optimal and probably the best way to use Falck, especially in an aggressive manner. Here I use the animation again, and that's also something I do. So I'll set it up on the wall, and then I'll try to pick it up afterwards. For some reason it just spawned there, but normally that does work. This is a pretty different kind of video for me. Definitely interested in doing more little hand cam kind of vids, because sometimes when I'm really in the mix of a lot of things, it's kind of cool to see how fast my hand movement is. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do for next video. Maybe some more gameplay. Not sure if it'll be commentary, but I'll definitely look into it. I definitely want to do like a movement guide too and show off my settings, and things like that. I'd be curious on what more people want to see, maybe gun reviews or, gun showcases. See where it goes from there.
Level stabilized!
You have defeated them.
Do not approach me!
Что происходит?
Got one! Target down!
So here, this is where I'm kind of using, my custom controller. I'm using like the back buttons and stuff like that. You see the movement is it's way more fluid. It just makes it way more easy. But again, it's not necessary. It's just something I invested in, and I, you know, saw a lot of improvement in it.
Ignore my signal.
I rocked that guy there.
Hold on.
So this is basically what it looks like on the back side. The two back buttons, the right side is mapped to, you know, crouching. I use my middle finger to press it. The left side is mapped to, you know, any specialist gadget. Again, I use middle finger to press it. In the beginning it took some time to get used to, but when I got it down, it was the way to go for me. It really was.
Target down.
But all throughout like the beta, the hours that I put into the beta, I was using a normal controller, pretty much doing the same thing as I would, you know, with the custom controller, but just it's a little simpler with the custom controller, without a doubt. But what's everybody's opinion on the release for the game so far? I think compared to past releases of Battlefield games, this one was like tolerable. Not great, but not horrendous, you know? I personally think Battlefield 4's release was still way worse than this. This game has a lot of potential. At least I believe in it, and I had fun with it, you know? But I know that's not the case for everyone, and I do hope with like future updates it does get better for people, but only time will tell. See that right there? I use, you know, just shooting the floor. Like I do a mix of both. I think it's important to use both.
You'll be okay.
Allies are securing Echo 2. Sector Echo under enemy control. We've captured Echo 1.
I tried to get away with like traversal sprint animation, but couldn't get out of the line of fire in time. So that was a shame. That movement, too nice there, too nice.
Breathe in.
Yeah, let me know if you guys like these kind of videos. I definitely want to do more of these hand cam things. See if I can get some like real, you know, sick clips, things like that.
Enemy down.
Hit registration was a little bad. It still is. It got better with the, you know, most recent update, but it still needs a lot of work. But that guy just got demolished either way. Yeah, appreciate you guys stopping by. Stay tuned for more videos. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification. See you guys.